Joining us now from the Sarasota Scullers is head coach Laura Corbett-Brown and athlete Katy Beiler. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for being here and missing a little bit of school this morning. So we're going to start with you, Laura. Can you tell us a little bit about rowing and the history and why rowing?
Sure. Absolutely. So Sarasota Scullers, we are the oldest rowing club in Sarasota, the original rowing club in Sarasota, and we were founded in 1991. There's two different types of rowing. There's something that's called sweeping, where each athlete has one oar, and then there's sculling, where each athlete has two oars. Even though our name suggests maybe we only scull, that's not true. We actually sweep, we scull. One thing we pride ourselves on is exposing our athletes to all the different disciplines of rowing. Okay. And the thing, why rowing? One thing that a lot of people, a lot of young women in particular, don't know about is the scholarship opportunities in rowing. Over the last 30 years, it's really ballooned, and the financial aid that is available. I mean, not just for women, for men as well. But due to Title IX, there's a lot of scholarship opportunities, and so rowing it's definitely something for athletic young women to consider getting involved in.
Okay, well, now Katy, obviously you love rowing. Why is it so unique to you, and what do you love so much about Sarasota Scullers?
So the first time I was on the water, it felt natural. I'd done so many sports before that, and rowing just really clicked for me, and I think it could do that for a lot of girls and young boys too. And Sarasota Scullers is unique just because of how we treat each other like a family. Like, I don't show up to practice to work with my teammates. Those are my brothers and my sisters.
And how long have you been sculling?
This is my 6th year.
Okay, so the sweeping, so it's kind of almost like if you were in a canoe, you go on either side.
Except you're going backwards.
Yeah,
you're going backwards. Exactly.
Wow, that takes a lot of different kind of coordination, kind of mind-body kind of coordination in there. Yeah.
And the lucky ones have a coxswain in their boat that does the steering for them, the little one that sits in the boat.
All these things I'm learning. Okay. So what are some of the highlights that you had in 2017?
So in 2017, we were pleased to qualify 4 boats for the national championship that took place in June.
Very exciting.
25% of our athletes who could have qualified for nationals did. So we're really, really pleased with that percentage. We had 132 personal records on the ergometer, the rowing machine. And last but certainly not least, in the fall there is a huge regatta called Head of the Charles. It's the biggest regatta in the world, and we had 2 boats go. Both of them qualified an entry for next year, and one of them had a top 10 finish, which is absolutely astounding.
Now, where is that held?
So it's in Boston. It's in Boston every October.
And who pays for that? I mean, do you raise money? Is it something that's?
It's a combination. So we assess the athletes, the parents, but we do fundraisers throughout the year for these big regattas. We have some upcoming this year, and we're going to be taking the kids international for the first time in a while.
Yeah, so Katie's going to tell us. So what are the goals for the Scullers coming up this year?
So I think the ultimate goal for the spring, usually for us, is to get to nationals, and not just to get there, but to have more of our team come with us, and then to try to get into the A finals. So you finish in different final categories, and I've been lucky enough to go to nationals the past 3 years of my high school career, and so this year we're trying to get to the A finals.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's quite an accomplishment. May I ask how young you are or old you are?
I'm 17.
17.
Yeah.
So is there an age, speaking of that, is there like an age range that you work with?
So it's funny that you asked. So Sarasota Scullers, we are originally a youth rowing program. So we started in middle school and go all the way through high school. We are expanding to masters though as well. I row under the Scullers flag with my double partner named Karen, and so we're trying to get more adults involved with Sarasota Scullers, and that is one thing that makes it unique, is that it's a lifelong sport. It's something that someone can start when they're in middle school and they can row all the way until they're 80 years old.
Awesome. Now, how can interested athletes get involved with your program?
Definitely just by showing up. We've had plenty of kids on our team, even now. They come in the middle of the year and they join right in with the family, and they just work hard, and that's all it takes.
Well, that's it. I
Yeah.
mean, if they didn't want to be there,
Yeah.
right? You could figure that out. But it's, so they can start anytime.
And we do in February.
Yes.
We have a series of Learn to Row and Bring a Friend rows on Saturday mornings at the boatyard. So by all means, if somebody is interested, they can consult our office and our website for those upcoming dates. We have one this very coming Saturday. So yeah.
Wonderful. And you also have summer programs?
Yes.
Do you? So if you
Summer camps, Learn to Row summer
Learn
camps.
to Row summer camps. And how long are what's the length of those?
So there's 3 2-week camps, but then, and in addition, so those are the Learn to Row camps for people who don't have experience, and then the more experienced athletes, we offer an intensive training camp, and we take them to U.S. Rowing Club Nationals, and we're going to be taking them to Canadian Henley this year, so we're excited about that.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck and continued success with the Nationals. Going to? Great. And thank you
Thank you
both
so
for being
much.
Yes,
here.
thank you.
Coming up next on Suncoast FYI, we talk to John McCarthy from the historic Spanish Point, so please stay tuned.